All right, what is going on, YouTube? I wanted to make a quick video here talking a little bit about AI. Now, everybody and their mother is talking about AI right now. It's been the biggest thing since 2019 when ChatGPT released. And a lot of people are kind of on the fence still about the value that AI can bring to individuals and businesses. And I think that's just ridiculous. I think that it's pretty obvious that AI is adding a whole heck of a lot of value to both individuals and businesses. My name is Jake, and I've been coding professionally for over 10 years now, both in my private business and publicly for Fortune 500 companies. And prior to 2019, a lot of my job as a software engineer was to write code manually, was to review that code manually, and to ensure that the system worked end to end. In that industry, AI has completely changed the game. AI is now able to write, read, and test the code all at once with very little oversight from an actual engineer. And that's just one industry. AI is good for a whole heck of a lot of things. And if you're watching this right now as a business owner or as an individual, you might be thinking, well, how can I use AI? How can I make or get the best out of AI? The value that everyone's really talking about. And so today I wanted to break down at least two use cases that you can use AI for and how you might be able to leverage the kind of tools that me and my team build on constance.com, the link in the bio, for doing such of these things. And so the first thing that we're going to kind of focus on here is if you are a business owner. I really like this use case because a lot of business owners have to do reviews. They have Google reviews on their site, they have personal testimonials that they have recorded. And so what you can do with AI is you can take all of those reviews and you can upload them to an AI. You can upload them to Claude, to GPT. Of course, my favorite is the digital double that I have on Constance. And then you can ask AI questions that would have taken you hours to find by hand, right? And so if let's say I upload 75 Google reviews, right? And then you can do that by just copy pasting into an AI. And then you can ask questions like, what are the top two complaints from my customers in the last 90 days? Or what's one thing that every single customer that comes to my business leaves with a positive feeling about? Something around your business, the insights that you can gather in such a quick amount of time by just knowing that AI can sift through that data and surface up those answers will put you a step ahead of the people that are still doing that manually today. Another really good use case for AI would be communication. As an individual or a business owner, you have communication that you need to send out. Either that's email, whether that's a text message, and that might be internal or external, right? You might be congratulating a team member on a job well done. You might be writing an anniversary email, or you might even be writing a thank you card or a happy birthday. And you can use AI to help ideate and to customize a lot of the content that you are sending out. And this is going to help you catch grammar mistakes. It's going to help you stay on track. And if you have the right AI and the right knowledge, you can have AI write these messages completely for you. Another great example is using your digital double on Constance to be able to do this in a really seamless fashion. So these are two of the things that I think would really help anybody in the world today get started with AI and start to see the benefits. The biggest thing that I'm seeing right now as I talk to more and more people is that people just aren't getting started. They're either too scared about AI or they think you need some kind of big knowledge or a big team or a big budget to be able to compete with the people that are getting the value out of it today. And I can tell you after working in the industry for over a decade that that's not true. These tools are user friendly, and if you use the tools on Constance.com, you'll be a step ahead of most of the people in your competition. If you guys liked any of this content or you thought this was helpful, stick around for some more content in this AI and business space, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.